Hi, I'm Paula.
And I'm Richard.
And we're Bellevista Pools. We were a small husband and wife pool construction. Now we've come onto the program now 2 years. And since that time, we've restructured. The business has grown. It has actually tripled our business. And purely because I think the program has actually increased our belief system in what we provide each customer. Yeah, I just feel that prior to the program, it was how do we build the business? Where do we take it to the next level? At the time we met Neville and you, Chris, it wasn't a financial availability for us to embark on the cost of the program. Richard was very, very reluctant.
I was very negative about it.
Richard was very, very negative, and I just looked at him and I said, we have to do this, and we're going to do this. And we did a repayment plan. And as you can see, I'm emotional because deep down, the program has worked for us. You have to believe in it, and you have to actually follow it. Yeah. You actually have to listen. You actually have to follow it. It's taken Richard, who's actually quite shy but very real, the confidence to actually go out there and believe in how he delivers his product.
Well, people see that, and when we ask them later on, they tell us, the two of you come across very genuine, and a lot of it is recommendation, probably 60-70% of our work. Yeah, I just have a different way of selling pools now than what I did 2 years ago. Well, before I came into the program, I always thought I had to be one of the cheaper ones to sell a pool. I've changed my ways. I'm having a better profit margin than I ever had before. It's not about the money, it's about the solution, and I see that now. People do not look at the money side of it. Yes, they all got a budget. Everyone has a figure in their head, but at the end of the day, if they like us and what we can provide them, that's what sells the pool.
Yes, the program has given Richard more confidence and me more confidence too, in not just when I answer the phone to think, oh, this is another pool I could potentially get. It is about me having the confidence to qualify that particular inquiry to go, is this the customer that's going to fit within our scope of works and our belief system? BLBB has improved our belief system, and I highly recommend it. Richard is a quiet achiever, and for Richard to actually feel now that he will go, that is not the client for us, and we've already worked out which clients work and which clients don't. And it's not a belief of every particular call is a new pool. Sometimes you just need to revisit, and I think we've been on the program 2 years, and I've even got pages in the book marked because I'm in the office. I've actually got it on a disc, on a flash drive for my car. I know you do as well. And just 2 months ago, I picked out my book to go, hey, I just want to recover on what I need to do to revisit that person after a proposal. So it was just am I just needing to polish up on a technique? And Richard just said the other day, it's now 2 years, and he's gone, I listened to that 2 months ago, but I just wanted to revisit on following up a proposal. So it's not just you purchase the program, it's good to go after I've just listened to it and read the manual. It is an ongoing thing, like any business. You have to keep polishing on every aspect.
A lot of information to absorb.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get it listing those how many hours it is. So you've got to keep going over and over it. And yeah, that's right, to polish yourself. And that's how, when you're in front of the customer, you ooze this confidence to them, and they'll say, gee, these guys know what they're talking about. And there's still things there I pick up when I'm driving along and listening to yourself or Neville.
You might go, okay, this is my weakest point. put that particular disc in, or your MP3, or if you've got it all on a flash drive, whichever way works for you.
And how many times when I go to see the customer on the day and they say, oh, who was Paula? Yeah, she's my wife. Oh, she was so professional. And we've rung up so many other pool builders and we just don't want to know about them.
If they've got a list of 10 people to call, they might shorten it to 3, and I need to be the best of the 3. So to me, qualifying is highly important. So that way I can then entrust that Richard's day is not so long and tedious, and he can come home and spend more time with me and the kids. We've gone from a conversion rate prior to the program from about 2 out of 10 to now 5 to 7, and more inclined with the 7. And purely it's the program, and BLBB has actually transformed our business and our belief system in the service we provide. And in the marketplace today, too many people are out there all about the dollar. There are budget pool builders that turn them over, but you're just a number on their whiteboard. To me, you're a name, not a number. And every time we communicate.
We're not a volume pool.
We're not a volume pool builder. Okay. That's why we're the boutique custom build.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to be listened to be treated like a person, not a number. And that then makes the dollar value not so much a relevant issue when they've got their list of pool companies to call. And to me, that's why, together with the program, which has made our belief system turn everything around for us. To just give you an example of how the program has changed business and Richard's day, for example, his quotes on a Saturday, going from 10 to possibly 5 that I've qualified him for, he can turn around and possibly get 3 to 4 of those 5. And instead of leaving at his first appointment at 8 or 8:30, coming home at 4:35, he's home by lunchtime, sometimes 2 o'clock, and has time.
A lot easier now.
Yeah, because when he's working 5 days and adds that 6th day, he doesn't have time to do work at home or spend time with the kids. So now we can actually sit down and go, right, you'll be home by 1 o'clock. You can go out with the boys, or, just we can go out for lunch, go and do a late lunch, or go down to the foreshores and go walk and take the kids on the bike. It's not just left up to a Sunday when he's burnt out and has to spend time in the office to redo those proposals. So now we're looking at taking Richard a little bit off the tools. This is where the program is sort of taking us, and it can take anybody who wants to embark on this journey that now Richard is looking at, and this is.
Give us a bit more time now, because
to give us more time,
to try and run the office and quote, do proposals, and then on the tools, I am a hands-on pool builder. But I like to still check every stage of construction. We
want to build the business past where we're at. We can do 40 to 50 new pools a year, and I can't even tell you how many renovations. But to where we're going, Richard is now ready to slowly step off the tools and have more time. That's ultimately our goal is to have more time. I've got an 18-year-old son, 16-year-old daughter, and a 13-year-old son. They all need their dad as much as they need their mum. It's all about quality clients, not just volume, because you can be very, very busy running around for very little money. If you qualify your clients correctly, you can have a balance of work and life.